I'm about to start watching episode 10 or the season finale of Invasion. I'm under no delusion that this is going to be good whatsoever. So I'll watch this. I'll get back to you in a minute and then we'll discuss just how bad it is. Why am I just watching it just now? Because I didn't want to watch this shit twice.
1 hour later.
Before we get started with today's show, I want to give a huge shout out to the Salty Nerd Podcast. Jude, Matt, Alex, and Vader. They're killing it over there, and I loved their review of episode 9 and how they are just as fed up with this show as I am. They are ridiculously funny, and I love watching them, man. So give them a watch and show them your support, man. And I will be with them to review episode 10 again. So please tune in to watch these funny motherfuckers and watch us just sit around and have a blast, man. All right, let's get to this bullshit. One day, I hope to be able to do this and be monetized. And I can tell you right now that without a shadow of a doubt, this will not be one of the videos I get paid for because I'm going to be cussing. The entirety of this show is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen. Not only have you only sprinkled aliens into your finale for about 5 minutes in a 1 hour show, but it led nowhere. Nowhere. We'll just start at the beginning. Maya asking Mitsuki to do something with her mind, sleep, rest, do whatever. The same bullshit she has been doing for 10 weeks. 10 goddamn weeks been asking her to rest. Imagine that. Listen, Maya, come over here. Listen, the only thing I need you to do is this week you're going to ask her to take a rest. Yeah, same shit you did last week. Can you do it again this week? Cool. She had no importance in this entire series. None. They brought her in just to check her pulse and shit, and then they sent her home. That's Maya. That's Maya for 10 goddamn episodes. Maya. And then we get with Travante. Travante, I promise, I swear to you, I'm trying to be kind to this man. But it seems like he is touched by God. This human is. Like, I don't understand how he does the shit that he does. How did he make it through a war without being shot at all? Travante walks into a room with the missing, right? And then Anisha's new boyfriend asks, who are these people? How did they get here? And Travante starts answering questions. He doesn't know this shit. How is he answering the questions about who's in this room? The last time he was in here, he barged in and they yanked his ass back out. No one gave him an explanation of shit. He should not be able to answer these questions as to what is going on inside that room. After they leave, this happens. Yep, Travante ends up leaving another room, not checking his 6, and ends up getting caught again. He's on his way to jail. If it had not been for the stupidity of the soldier who is actively walking up on him with an M4, which also makes no sense, but whatever. Travante whoops his ass and takes his weapon, and we just keep going. So what, pray tell, was the point in that transaction? In that, why would you put him there other than to waste time? He gained nothing from that encounter. Okay, it was just to stall or waste time. He beat the shit out of somebody. He didn't get anything from him. The guy didn't get anything from him. Travante didn't go to jail. We didn't gain any knowledge. Why did you do that? You just enter useless shit into a shitty show that is unnecessary. After we leave there, he hears Casper on a call with the president and a general. Apparently, it's just them three in a room because Trevante lets himself in. Just walks in, notices Casper. Casper notices him. And then they have like a get together right there on the thing. Casper, the friendly ghost.
Casper's a ghost.
He's the one that helped me. Shut the fuck up. We're trying to save the world. Right? On top of that, they threatened to throw Trevante's ass in jail. Again. After they threatened to throw Trevante's ass in jail, the president says, listen, you gotta leave, right? He's like, oh, I beat the brakes off of all your soldiers. I whooped all their ass. And you should pick me. Just looked at him and she says, shut your ass. You only won because you're disrespectful. You're not going anywhere except back to prison. I want you to remember what I just said. They sent Trevante back to jail, back to his cell, because he did not want to leave. Under guard, they walked his ass back to his jail cell. Remember that. Jail cell. Trevante. Back. Another problem I had with this scene is Casper did not fight for Trevante to stay out of jail at all. Like, not even close. He could have said, after they said, listen, you're going back to jail or you got to go home. Casper should have said, he stays or we both go. I bet you it would have kept him. Casper didn't do none of that. Only thing Casper said was, well, at least I get to say goodbye this time. You bitch! From here on, it is the most wackiest connection of just random events that take place in any story that I've ever seen, written or visual. It doesn't make sense, okay? We go to Anisha and her child, I can't say children because her daughter didn't do anything this time, but her son would have caught the ass whooping of a lifetime just for this episode. Here's why. First time we catch up to Junior, he's at the, like some sort of barn door or something, right? And his head starts throbbing, right? And he looks up in the sky and he sees what is maybe, I didn't know it at the time, but a portal of some sort, right? Apparently portals are flying around now. So that's the thing. So he sees this and knows that aliens are running at a certain place. I thought that they were coming for him and his group, but apparently they're headed towards town, right? Does he tell anyone? No, he doesn't say a goddamn word. Not one fucking word does he say, right? As a matter of fact, I thought he was going to go tell everyone when he backed up or when they went to someone else. No, they went back to his ass. He's still sitting there. I can control it. You can't, you dumb son bitch. Go get an adult. It's only because that little girl comes up and says, you okay? Are you sure? Is something happening? And that's when he tells her, because he wasn't going to run and tell anyone a goddamn thing. Nothing. He wasn't going to say shit. After that, we go to Jamila and Casper and Monty. And I got to tell you, I don't give a shit. I'm not even going to talk about them because they didn't do anything. They talked about feelings for about 5 or 6 minutes, and then they went to someone else. So I'm skipping over them because fuck them. Then we go back to Mitsuki. Mitsuki, who has suited up or not suited up and went back to where the alien used to be in the little cage thing. But why? Why'd she go in there? I thought the ability to go back to the mothership was everywhere. It's all around us, she said. Remember that shit? So why'd she go back in the cage? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We switch back to Trevante's group. Trevante is on the street somehow. I don't know how. Did they explain how? No. You know what you could have done with that time that you had with the interaction with the soldier who did not a goddamn thing in the hallway? You could have took those few seconds and a few other useless seconds I'm sure you could find in this useless 45-minute show, and you could have rolled all them shits up and then found a reason that Trevante broke out of jail for the 4th time this season. You could have done that. Right? But you didn't. You just said he's out. He's out. He's just on the street watching, right? Which brings up a very, very important question for me. They had Mitsuki. Mitsuki is contact trying to make a portal, right? While she's making this portal, they bring up these 3 soldiers who are wearing spacesuits. Now, did they know that a portal was coming? Right? Because Mitsuki went to the spaceship. She didn't go through a portal, right? She was just there. So how did they know that they was going to need spacesuits? Right? Maybe I missed it. Comment in the comment section if you know. Maybe I missed it, but I saw 3 dudes show up in a spacesuit and they were just ready to go. I was like, "Oh, okay." And they showed up with laser guns. Laser guns. Where the fuck have they been the whole time? Which reminds me, again, for the 20th time, the military shows up. They follow the aliens into town. And they show up with M4s and things that shoot bullets. The fucking aliens don't die from bullets, bitch. Why are we still using bullets? Why? It's from season 1. They haven't died from bullets. You still shooting. Still shooting bullets. It doesn't work. But now we got laser guns. All of a sudden, here's the second reason I would have whooped Anisha's son's ass. His whole ass again. The soldiers are facing to the rear, right? All of them are facing, they're in a firing line. They're all facing to the rear. Okay? The son walks, Anisha's dumbass kid, walks back through their legs and is facing in the opposite direction. He knows what's coming. Does he tell anybody? Fuck no. He doesn't say a goddamn word. You know what he does do? He whispers at a low tone. They're coming. I'd have been like, what'd he say? Did he say they're coming? Who is? There's something coming, kid? Someone? What the fuck did he say? Because he didn't warn anyone, everyone got killed. Well, at least the first wave of soldiers got killed. I don't know exactly where they were standing when they died, but apparently some soldiers died. I don't know what they were doing all the way over there, but they died. So they're dead. And then he stopped them, right? He stopped them from killing everybody else. But you knew they were coming. Like, you're the only one who knew they were coming. You didn't stop them before that. You just let people die. You should have been in front of everybody. Like, hey, they're coming. Shut the fuck up in the back. They're coming. So everybody get behind me. They're coming from this way, right over there. And I'm about to stop them. The aliens were only in this. I timed it. Do you know how long the aliens in an invasion show were in the season 10 finale of this vomit? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Invasion. Alien show. You've got to be shitting me, man. You've got to be fucking kidding me. An alien show which depicts aliens killing people only had aliens in this show for 6 minutes. 6. I'm going to go back just a little bit because this burned me up too. When the aliens started running for the portal, right? Where were they? I'll give you a second. Time's up. They were in the fucking woods. In the woods. As a matter of fact, one was in a tree. A tree. What the fuck was it doing in a tree? Supposed to be murdering people, and they're not. They're not. They're just hanging out in trees and shit. They're not doing a goddamn thing. These some lazy ass aliens. I'm not even gonna lie. And this is gonna bring me to my final point, which is I don't know who the aliens are. I thought the aliens were the thing that Mitsuki was fighting against inside that cage. That's what I thought the aliens were. And I thought that the little pickle spike dirty raisin things were like essentially dogs for the aliens. and then they transform for who knows what reason and are just as effective. No more, no less. Just the same. They called a portal, right? So the portal shows up. But the portal looks just like the alien Mitsuki was fighting. But then it turned into an actual portal. So were they the aliens? Or no? They were not? Like, are aliens in the portal the same thing? Like, you just walk through aliens and that's how you get places? Is that what this is? Again, I'm sitting here trying to figure this bullshit out. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I do not care about this ass. I am pissed off, man. I'm fucking mad because this started great. This in season 1, episode 1 and 2, they were good. There was mystery there. You didn't know what was about to happen. You know that a show called Invasion is about to have a lot of aliens, and I'm waiting to see them. I'm waiting. I'm still fucking waiting. I'm still waiting, bitch. I'm still waiting for an interesting interaction between an alien leader or something and a human being. Not fucking Jamila's feelings with Casper, or how Anisha's husband is a cheater and has a kid by another woman, and how she's about to be with another man, and how that dude cares more about Anisha's fucking kids than he does his own goddamn daughter, who I've only seen twice, and I think only once in this episode, and she didn't have any fucking lines. I don't understand any of that shit, because whoever's writing this doesn't make any sense. So, fuck this show. I thank all of you for watching me, and I cannot wait to be with the Salty Nerd Podcast, man. I'm so amped up behind this dumbass show. I love all y'all. I'm sorry I made y'all wait for this content, man. And I need something else to watch. So I'm going to start watching movies. I guess bad movies or something. Because apparently y'all like when I get like this over dumb shit. So I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the subscriptions and the comments. And hopefully, it's bittersweet, man. But I hope we get a season 3. Because my channel's never been this good. But at the same time, this is the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my life. So I'll see y'all then, man. I love y'all. If you got any suggestions or any comments, let me have them. And I'll get to each one of them. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Be safe. I'll see you later.